Once upon a time in a faraway kingdom, there lived a beautiful princess who had everything that was necessary for happiness, wealth, power, and an abundance of all kinds of delicious food. But despite having everything, she was unhappy. And her sadness was so great that no one could cheer her up. And it happened that the king, her father, went to a neighboring kingdom to thank the king there for his help in building a new road that led directly to their kingdom. The grateful king gave him a magic box as a gift. "This box will bring you joy," he said, "but do not open it until you get home. Otherwise, all the magic will disappear." The king agreed and took the box home. He told the princess about the box, but did not show it to her, for he knew that if she heard that there was some magic box, she would insist on opening it right away. He put the box in a secret place and went to bed. In the morning, the princess came into the king's bedroom. "Father, what is that strange box doing here?" she asked. "What's in it?" "It's nothing, my dear," said the king. "Just some trifle. It's best you don't know about it." But the princess insisted so much that the king finally gave in and told her about the magic box. Of course, the princess wanted to see what was inside. But her father warned her, "Don't open it until you get home. Otherwise, it will lose its magic." The princess nodded obediently, although she was already thinking about how to get the box open. As soon as the king left, she took the box with her to the royal gardens where no one could hear or see her. She thought for a moment how to get the box open and finally decided to smash it. But when she did, it didn't make a single sound, just like it wasn't made of any material. Confused, the princess reached out to touch it, and suddenly the box opened by itself. And there she saw the most beautiful dress she had ever seen. The dress sparkled like 1,000 diamonds and seemed to be made of pure gold. The princess was delighted and immediately took the dress with her to the royal chambers. She tried it on and looked at herself in the mirror. It was like looking at a living jewel. The princess liked the dress so much that she decided to put it on and go for a walk in the royal gardens. Suddenly, the queen appeared there. "Oh, my God," she screamed. "Why are you wearing that cursed dress? Don't you remember what the king said? Once you leave the palace in this dress, you will never be able to return." The princess gasped. She had completely forgotten about it. "Then we need to return it immediately," said the queen. But as soon as they entered the palace, everyone gasped. The king was standing in the middle of the hall with an angry expression on his face. "Why aren't you in your room? Princess, I told you not to leave the palace in that dress," he said angrily. "But I wanted to take a walk in the garden," the princess whispered. "A walk? Is that all you were thinking about? You know very well what will happen to you now," said the king. Suddenly, he raised his hand, and a huge bird swooped down from the ceiling and grabbed the princess with its sharp claws. She screamed and struggled, but the bird took her away anyway. The princess was taken to a dark cave. The bird dropped her to the ground and turned into an old woman. "So you broke the rules, little princess," she said. "Now you have to stay here forever." The princess started to cry, but the old woman took her hand. "Stop crying, child. If you want, you can stay here with me." The princess wiped away her tears and smiled. "Thank you," and she lived happily ever after with the old woman in the cave, which actually turned out to be a wonderful fairy cottage. The princess learned that real happiness comes not from material things, but from good deeds.